Jenny. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Oh, now it's recording. Say hi.
Hi.
Go fuck yourself. Anyways.
Hi.
Um, sorry about that. So, hello everyone. My name is Theotrax, and today we are doing a review of Black Adam, starring Dwayne Johnson. So, the story is about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, we devour. I'm not gonna apologize for that. So Black Adam tells the story of Teth Adam, after 5,000 years, wakes up and causes hella destruction, gaining the attention of the JSA, the Justice Society of America, but who have to stop Black Adam. There's also a plot about a crown and a king, but it was kind of stupid. So Black Adam has been in development for like 15 years. So it's surprising that this was even made. The Rock was announced like in 2007, if I remember correctly. So yeah. So Black Adam was kind of a film I was looking forward to because they've been like building this up. It's like, oh god, this is gonna be the film that fixes the DCEU. Did it really? We'll answer that later. What did I think of the film? I had so much fucking fun with this film. It's like the Venom films. It has a messy plot, but it's not unwatchably bad. It's like a roller coaster, you know? This is kind of like why Martin Scorsese, I think that was who it was, said that these films are like roller coasters, you know? So I kind of see his point now. There were a lot of elements I liked about the film, but a few I didn't. So let's get into what I liked. What I like, the action is so damn fun. Again, the CGI is great as well, and some parts it does look iffy, but that final act looks so damn beautiful. The action is constantly in motion, which is kind of a negative because we don't get time to really develop these characters, which sucks. But it was fun, and yeah, unfortunately, by the final act, you start to get burnt out of it, which is really my main issue with films like these, is when you have constant action, it's like, okay, well, by the end, I kind of like, can we slow down? So yeah, that's really just where I have complaint with the action, but the fights were great. I loved them. Another part that I liked was Black Adam himself. The Rock does a good job playing him, but it's fucking hard to take him seriously, man. It's The Rock, and with its meme-like status now, it's hard to really take him seriously. Fuck, can I do it? I can't do it. I can't do it. So yeah. The movie sprinkles in a lot of comedy, which for the most part works. My favorite joke was when Black Adam threw a bad guy. Dr. Fate was like, did you kill him? You killed him, didn't you? We look in the back, fucking falls down, he's dead. He's like, well, he is, we can't use him. That shit was actually really funny. The movie's humor is like MCU humor, but good MCU humor. You know, it's like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of humor, where it was really enjoyable. It was lighthearted and charming. And it wasn't like Love and Thunder humor, where it was like every 15 fucking seconds you didn't know when to stop. The JSA was really cool. My favorite character was Dr. Fate. I really like Dr. Fate after this. And I want to see a Dr. Fate movie. And I hope we are getting a JSA movie soon. Hawkman was also really cool. Cyclone and Atom Smasher were alright. Not all of Atom Smasher's humor work for me, and Cyclone didn't do too much for me to really like her, but other than that, I really liked the JSA, and again, I hope we get a JSA movie soon. Maybe it's the movie James Gunn is making. So, what did I not like about this film? The plot is very messy. A lot of exposition is dumped on us, the twist is incredibly obvious, explaining spoilers, and our non-superhero characters were just not it. We follow this mother, her brother, and her child, who I did not care for at all. The child, I really did not like it. I don't fault the kid who plays him, because, I mean, he's just a kid. But I could have gone without him in this film. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I'm going to say it because I don't know, who cares. At the beginning of the film, someone from their team, not JSA or Black Adam, this is like before they wake up Black Adam, gets thrown off a cliff. And we don't see him again. We don't ever see that guy again. So it's like, did he die? They don't. If he did die, they don't really mention that fact. And if like he's alive, then did y'all just leave him there? So that was hella weird. The twist villain was also stupid. And speaking of the villain, yeah, the villain was dumb. It's like a doomsday like situation where really you have a villain to have the two opposing ends team up and defeat. But hey, Sabak looks great. I personally think that. So Black Adam is like the Venom movies. It's a shitty script, but it's hard to hate it when it's so goddamn fun. I would definitely watch this again sometime. Is it the worst superhero film made? Batman v Superman exists, so no. Black Adam is going to get a C minus. Good thing I had that grading already. So let's get on with the spoilers. Been forgetting to put this text on for a bit. So few things I didn't like about this film was that they killed off Dr. Fate. It makes sense because Dr. Fate is very damn powerful and kind of OP because we know he can see the future. But yeah, it's so essentially what we think is that Hawkman is gonna die, but Dr. Fate is killed. So that whole scene in the future stuff was really cool because we get the impression that Hawkman is gonna die. We are subverted on our expectations because Dr. Fate sacrifices himself, and then we get subverted, and with the vision we saw, yeah, that happens. He is stabbed, but Hawkman can control Fate's powers. That was really cool. Also, apparently Dr. Fate did a move from Injustice. I don't remember what it was because I've never played those games. So, the twist was incredibly obvious about Black Adam's son. At the start of the film, we think that the little boy who did this is Black Adam himself. But Black Adam is not him. He is the guy who comes up and says, like, hey, this is my son, leave him alone, and all this. How was this obvious? Trailers gave it away, saying, my son sacrificed his life. We saw the dead boy. Pretty obvious. 2, the guy who helps him, I recognized the back of that head. I knew that was Black Adam, and I was like, because come on, The Rock has a very distinct head shape. It's very easy to know what he looks like from behind. So, let's talk about those post credits, man. Amanda Waller comes in, says, hey, just stay here. If you leave, I'm gonna get someone to whoop your ass. Black Adam says, okay, do it, bitch. Blows up the drone. We see smoke. We hear a voice. He's fucking back, baby. He's back. Henry Cavill as Superman is fucking back. Comes in, vibrant suit, hair curl, John Williams theme. He is back. I love that so much. So, Henry Cavill is back as Superman. He's going to be in Man of Steel 2, since that's rumored, since I think that's been confirmed that's happening. So, was Henry Cavill back as Superman? Ben Affleck possibly returning as Batman? The answer to the question, does this film fix the DC? No, it does not. It's still hella broken. Nothing connects to each other, which is obviously the big issue. It's fine if you just want to tell singular stories, but you have to have all of this, like, connect and really, lead up to something. The big event, that happened way too soon, was rushed setup, that being Justice League. Honestly, Zack Snyder's Justice League could have been like the end game of the DCEU if maybe they had released like a Flash, Cyborg, all these movies before that. But no, all that setup was in Batman v Superman to just rush straight into Zack Snyder's film. So, yeah. Now we're just diddly-dallying around. Like, how does the Suicide Squad connect with Suicide Squad? How does this connect to that? How does Shazam fit into the DCEU? You get what I'm saying? It's very inconsistent. Like, this film tells us some things that are still connected, like Batman and Flash are mentioned in this film, but it's like, what the hell's going on? The DCEU needs an obvious reboot. So the Flash might fix this. There's been talks of an Infinite Crisis on Earth event that's happening, but if that's the case, nothing's leading up to it. With Marvel, they had each character, you know, stood up in their own film. Then they led to Avengers. That was their event. At the end of that film, we get the reveal of Thanos, who, for DC, that would be Doomsday. Not Doomsday. What? No, it wouldn't be Doomsday. Fuck. Darkseid. That would be Darkseid. So then Darkseid would... And then we kind of got more films that set up... Phase 2 set up the Infinity Stones. Set up Infinity Stones, brought in some more heroes, and we kind of continued off of what was going on. And setting up some more important characters like Vision, Ultron, the Guardians. And then Phase 3 was when everything started to connect to each other. This was the big event. I think... And then that all led to Endgame. What DC needs to do, and this is what Zaslav talked about, but I don't fucking trust his dumbass, is a plan. A 10-year plan. Essentially, that's what Zaslav was talking about during that call, which sounds promising until it fucking canceled Batgirl. So, yeah, I think... My microphone? Okay. Yeah, I think that's what needs to be done, is that we need to kind of have, like, a plan. We need to have, like, phases. Like, it's okay if you want to tell singular stories, if you want to just, like, completely, like, ditch the DCEU and do solo films. The Batman is still, without a doubt, the best comic book movie this year. So yeah, DC works a lot better when it's solo films, such as the Batman and Joker. So, yeah, in conclusion, a connected universe isn't working too well. It needs an either complete reboot, or they just need to ditch this thing. But, you know, still keep, like, Ben Affleck. Well, that's it. So, yeah, sorry for the little tangent I went off out there in the end. So, sorry this review was a bit late. I only now just saw the movie and I was hella tired, so yeah. This might be my last review for the month. I probably have something special planned for Halloween. I want to get back to the Snyder and Star Wars reviews. I want to get onto those, but I have a game to play with my friend. Hold on. Let me get him back on the mic. Hi, Fenton. I'm still recording. Say hi.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you too. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Until then, Shazam. Also, I want to show you this popcorn bucket I got. Alright, bye. Fuck.